Hello everybody and welcome to Toyah at Home on what is a scorching day. It's been the most incredible month, the most incredible week. The Electric Ladies tour is now over and I think we're all going to be slightly broken-hearted and we're certainly going to be missing each other. It was a magical combination, and who would have known that Lena Lovitch, Saffron from Republica, myself would create such magic on the road, and I sincerely hope we can do it again. We've had a lot of fun. It's not only been a trip down memory lane, but it's also been defining a genre. And each of us, even though we fall under the same umbrella as highly original performers and original female writers, we have created something that I think defines our genre, and the audiences have just loved it, and this really deserves to happen again, so fingers crossed. And I am still dealing with the tsunami of positivity from the Isle of Wight Festival. The performance itself I was really happy with, and imagine you go on stage without a sound check. It's always terrifying, but we were straight in there and the tent was so full. All I could see was a sea of faces, and a sea of faces outside of the tent trying to get in. It was an incredibly exciting performance and a beautiful kind of cherry on the top of the Electric Ladies tour. Plus, we announced the release of the single Slave to the Rhythm to incredible positive reactions and people just going, they love the version. This has led to some extraordinary work proposals that have come through this week. And I'm only laughing because 40 years ago, I would have just dropped dead with pleasure having these people approach me. And it's happening now. 40 years later, people at the top are asking me to do things, and it's really nice. We have such a surprise for you with the song Off in the Court of the Crimson Queen. We're very excited about who is now putting their vocal down on that song. I've been asked to be part of a project with one of the world's biggest record producers in Germany, and it's just, the whole week has just been wow. So let's have a peek at the Isle of Wight Festival, and this is sensational.
Hey little wonder, don't cry, you'll be fine, we're gonna fly. We are invincible. Hey little starlight, hey little soul, hey little dog, come rock and roll. Hey little satellite, burning bright, God made you to light the night. We are invincible. We are. Hey little star, look at you, you're so beautiful. Just like this universe, you are sensational. Hey little dreamer, look at you. You are so wonderful. Just like a burning supernova, you're sensational. Hey little dreamer, forgotten one, don't let them steal your song. Hey little wonder, let's fly, touch in what sky ignites. We are invincible. We are. Hey little star, look at you, you're so beautiful. Just like this universe, you are sensational. Hey little dreamer, look at you.
So that was a sneaky peek at the Isle of Wight Festival with the Posh Poppers, the Posh Pop Band. It was just an absolute joy. Now, Slave to the Rhythm is going to be released on Friday, the 5th of August in digital format. So we can keep you up posted about that all the way along through July into August. We performed it at the Isle of Wight. It went down really, really well, as it has done for the last week of the Electric Ladies tour as well. People have been very surprised by it, and it has led to me being connected to one of the world's biggest record producers and being asked to work on his next project. And I'm just wildly excited. There's so much going on, and it feels like 1981 felt, where everything was just being carried by another force other than me, and it's a really nice experience to be having. Now, the reason we are here today on this Toyah at Home is to announce the re-release of Anthem. And my goodness, have we got an extraordinary package for you. It is breathtaking. It is the best version of this gold-selling album that has ever been released. But more of that after this trip down memory lane, which is absolutely extraordinary. It's a performance of It's a Mystery on an Italian TV show called Popcorn. And I have never seen anything like it. I don't even think it's me. I don't look like me. I look like an extraordinarily glamorous woman. I am wearing the dress that was made for me to do Thunder in the Mountains on Top of the Pops in August 1981, which for me might place this performance in Italy around late August, early September. I just do not recognise myself. I almost look like a young Madonna with red hair. It's my teeth. They don't look like my teeth looked back then. It's a beautiful performance. I find it quite quaint looking at it. There's an ice cream cart right next to me. It's shot in a small studio. Well, anyway, let's take a look at it. This is a very, very rare clip of It's a Mystery. Enjoy. I love it. And by the way, I've got to tell you this before we go into it. I've got to tell you this. The necklace I was wearing on this was given to me by my absolutely stunning American agent who was called Libby Glenn. She's not with us anymore. And about the 17th of May, 1981, I was about to play the Birmingham Odeon. And she came up to Birmingham and she came to my parents' home. And she sat in the living room with me and my parents and begged me, absolutely begged me to stop singing, because I was destroying what she felt was going to be a world-class acting career. Now, she could have been right, but she asked me at the height, the absolute height, the pinnacle of my singing career up until that point in history. And I was very bemused and not very supportive of what she said, and she gave me that necklace. So when I viewed this version of It's a Mystery so I could tell you about it, I was just in shock, because I thought there is so much history in what I am wearing and how I'm presenting myself in this very rare clip. It tells and reminds me of so many stories. So enjoy. It's a Mystery, very rare clip, Italian TV.
Ancora un grande appuntamento con la nostra ospite del mese, nonché protagonista della nostra sigla di chiusura. E all'insegna del rock è donna, fantasmagoricamente It's a Mystery, Toyah!
Somewhere in the distance, hidden from my view, suspended in the atmosphere, waiting to come through. Sometimes it's so far away, sometimes it's very near. A sound
I am here in my costume room where every costume is stored from 1978 right through to present day, and it seems the right place to announce the release, the new mastered edition of the gold album Anthem from 1981. So hold on to your seats. This is going to be one fantastic roller coaster of information. This is going to be released on the 9th of September. It's the long-awaited remastered release of Anthem on Cherry Red. This is the gold-selling album from 1981, newly remastered by Nick Watson from the original master tapes, and it's sounding absolutely fabulous. And it's going to be available in 3 exciting formats. So number 1, first up is a brand new LP pressing on Egyptian gold coloured vinyl, featuring the 11-track album with a new inner bag design and a lyric insert. Now, if you get this early on, you will also get an exclusive signed postcard within the album. Number 2, this is the Deluxe Remastered 2 CD plus DVD set. This includes not 1 bonus track, but 25 bonus tracks, including B-sides, EP tracks, live material, previously unreleased instrumentals. There's a brand new introduction note from me, plus sleeve notes by Craig Astley, who compiled these releases, which means everything is truthful, everything is accurate, and everything is on point. Thank you, Craig. There's also a DVD containing 14 tracks, including new interviews, 3 new performances, filmed here in this house last year with me on guitar, 2 music videos, 4 Top of the Pops appearances, plus other BBC performances. A packed DVD full of music and performances. So get that early on, and you will get an exclusive signed postcard within that packaging too. Now, lastly, and this is just amazing, number 3, a very special release, a super deluxe edition Anthem box set. This is a beautiful limited edition. A 12-inch by 12-inch box set comes with a lift-off lid, has been curated by Craig Astley, the 2 CD plus DVD edition I mentioned before, a picture disc vinyl of the Anthem LP, a 12-inch splatter vinyl mini album of Thunder in the Mountains with bonus tracks. The splatter vinyl colour is in the colour of the iconic red yellow hair on the front cover. Also, an orange-coloured 7-inch vinyl single of Sphinx and For You, the most loved track that I ever did that didn't make it onto the original album, Sphinx. Just For You. First time on proper vinyl after being on flexi disc in the 1980s. Also an exclusive 3rd audio CD of more rare and archive material with rare versions, including the Top of the Pops version of It's a Mystery. A 44-page book with rare and unseen images, lyrics, and insights about the recordings. 4 colour postcards. A special 12 by 12-inch art print of the album cover, signed by me. Do I remember signing those? The boxes took up an entire room, and they are stunning. I mean, they're absolutely stunning and really worth framing. You can find all of the track lists and details at toyahwillcox.com or Cherry Red. They're available to order exclusively now at Cherry Red's web shop. Also, starting in September, October and November, the Posh Pop Band and myself are touring Anthem, the album, plus all the greatest hits. And you can find those dates up now, tickets for sale, on toyahwillcox.com. What a great announcement! I thought it would be fun today to do a reaction video to I Want to Be Free off the album Anthem, but this is a performance in Germany at Musikladen. It's a TV show I did many times, and sometimes you're in a studio, sometimes you're in a big festival site. It was always really wonderful to do, and it would have a lot of American artists present as well. I remember one was presented by Telly Savalas, and the whole of the theatre was just surrounded by Telly Savalas fans. I remember David Hasselhoff being around on one of them because he was just a superstar in Germany because of Baywatch and his singing career. And this performance looks to me as if it's in a TV studio, so let's have a look at it. There's Joel Bogan, Nigel Glocker, Phil Spalding wearing a gorgeous earring. Adrian Lee will be on keyboards. I've got the iconic red and yellow hair. I think I look really rested, so we obviously flew in the night before rather than that morning and then did the show and then fly back in a little prop plane, which was quite common back then. This is full of energy. I am wearing a Melissa Kaplan kind of what I would call a samurai armor outfit, which she designed, she hand painted. Joel is wearing my black studded waistcoat. He looks fantastic. Phil Spalding is in his element. I mean, he's a great bass player, absolutely superb. And he's in a really good place on this particular video. You can see he's having lots of fun. Gorgeous tight top. He looks so shaggable. He looks really great. And Nigel Glocker wearing the bandana around his head, you know, rock god, rock god. Now, are we going to see Adrian Lee? Now, the amazing thing about these TV shoots is not everyone got their camera time. Yep, there's Adrian. Good, he's there, hidden by banks of keyboards. So I remember this performance. It was a very, very happy trip to Germany. We probably did some live shows while we were out there. A lot of the time in Germany, we would play to the American forces, which were wild, wild gigs. You'd have 5,000 completely happy, wild, drunk American force servicemen to perform to. This is the one! Oh my God, I just walked forward into the audience and they're going absolutely bonkers. This was presented by Telly Savalas. Shaking Stevens was on the show. I believe David Hasselhoff was on the show, Kim Wilde was on the show, and Kirsty McCall. Now, I remember this moment because the performance utterly took off at the point I walked forward out of that studio setting, and I don't think they expected me to do it, and the audience were just completely on point and supported me. Now, I remember looking out of the window after this performance to hundreds, I mean possibly thousands of fans surrounding the theatre, and they were waiting for Telly Savalas. And at that point, when I was looking out of the window, Shaking Stevens was literally carried through the crowd by his female manager at the time, and she threw him into a limousine. And within seconds, he had to leave the limousine because it was Telly Savalas' limousine. And I always remember that, the brutality of the pecking order of fame on these TV shows. Oh my God, that was so exciting. I didn't realise it was that performance, which I think for me was an iconic performance on German TV, for that pure moment where we caught everyone by surprise by me running forward and getting the audience to stand. They were so up for it. And up until that point, they were a good 40 feet away from the actual performance we were doing. And I think for me to run forward and include them like that, I probably started a tradition because they were just so happy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and those who are undecided, this has been an incredible month, an incredible week. It's just been the best. So thank you so much. I will see you at plenty of festivals in July and August, and then the Anthem tour in September. Tonight, oh God, we have such a special Objects of Desire. I could even cry thinking about it. It's something Bill Rieflin left for me, and we've only just found it, and he did it deliberately so I would find it long after his passing. That's our Objects of Desire tonight, and tomorrow we have a very hard rock Sunday lunch for you. Lots of love, and thank you everyone for giving me one of the best months of my life. Mwah.
universe.